Flint, Michigan is home to around 102,000 people. Unfortunately, this town has a severe water problem. Today I'll be talking about the Flint water crisis and what has led up to it. I have not only witnessed countless videos of families suffering because it is so hard to get clean water, but I've also donated so I can help out just a little bit. The Flint water crisis has to end, but it can't end without everyone uniting and doing all we can do to help. Now, to start with what led to the epidemic. Flint used to get its water from Detroit's water system. They switched from the Detroit's water system to the Flint water system back in the first half of 2014. Flint's primary water supply was the Detroit's water systems and sewage department water. The source used to be from Lake Huron and the Detroit River. It was well treated and drinkable water. When they switched to Flint water to the Flint River in 2014 of April, the corrosion control was not treated, it was lead contaminated, and then the main point of them switching was to save money because the city was struggling, and the complaint started at a very early age of them switching. Once the city switched water supplies, it didn't take long for them to notice that it had some severe issues. People complained about the color of the water, the taste, the smell of it, and developed rashes from it. Just looking at the pictures of the water compared to Detroit's water system, you can tell there was a serious mistake by switching. The water in most pictures is either a yellow or a dark orange color. Residents complained that the odor of the water was extremely serious. Also, those who have been consuming the water have had different rashes and even were at risk of developing diseases. The rashes range from people's arms to legs and to even children's faces. The rashes seem to show a look of dryness in the affected area. Water tested high for THM, which is linked to cancer. Other concerns about developing lead poisoning. I will talk about what is to come of the Flint water crisis. In January of 2015, Detroit Water offered to reconnect with Flint, even disregarding the $40 million fee for connection. In less than a month, Flint's emergency manager declined. Some of the officials in Flint seem to de-emphasize the issue and what can be done to help out. Even after numerous tests done inside of homes in Flint, they still make it out to be not too serious despite all the issues that the residents went through. Viola, a hired group by Flint, claimed that the water meets state and federal standards. In October of 2015, officials finally urged residents to stop consuming water after it was discovered that there were too high levels of lead in the water. They began to distribute filters, and later in the month they reconnected to Detroit's water. Even after switching back, the residents were still advised not to drink, cook, or bathe with the water, and they could continue testing. In January of this year, President Obama declared a state of emergency on the city of Flint. In conclusion, one could only imagine what those residents of Flint could have been going through for the last couple of years. From April 2014 to now, they have been forced to either buy water or wait in long lines for cases for their families to use for the day. Also, the main concern of most residents in Flint has to be the children. We can all just sit back and be glad it's not us, or just watch and see how things unfold. Or, for those empathetic individuals, we can all do our best to make sure everyone knows and do our best to help in any way possible.